Once home to a few flower farms, Salgaa town along the Nakuru-Eldoret highway in the county of Nakuru has over the years attracted industries, bringing more people into what was once a sleepy town.
And with the influx of people, it's become a business hub, attracting traders and a group of commercial sex workers who reap big from the huge client base. But Leila Mohammed reports that the women are now exchanging the sex trade for legitimate businesses. Take a look.
Tucked in between the hills of the Rift Valley, Salgaa, one of the smallest towns along the road that connects Kenya to neighboring Uganda, appears to sit quietly. But there's nothing quiet about this town. Its transit status keeps it awake 24 hours a day. As the trucks roll in and out of the town, so does the money and the women who come here to earn a quick buck from the revolving economy. While the nightlife is alluring for many women, some like Gladys Laboso, who's been a sex worker for 5 years, feels there is need to tap into the other forms of business to fend for herself and her daughter.
Kuna best yangu alikuwa na salon, nilikuwa naendaka kutengeneza nywele kwake. Siku nyingine akakuja kwangu. Alikuwa anakuja kutafuta nyumba kwa plot yenye alikuwa anaishi. Akanipata kama anashuka sister yangu alikuwa amenitembelea. Akakuja akaniuliza, "Clado, kwani wewe unajua kushuka nywele?" Nikamwambia, mimi nashukaga." "Na mbona wewe unaendaga huko mbele kujiumisa kwa baridi na unaweza fanya kazi ya salon?" "Na vile kazi ya salon iko na pesa. Si unaona hiyo kazi yangu mimi napataka pesa." Akaniambia anapataka hata 1500 kwa siku. Kama ni siku mzuri, kama ni Saturday na Sunday anaweza pata hata 10,000 akiwa na nywele zake. Nikaona kweli, nikamwambia ni sawa basi. Mimi nitakuja basi nikusaidie. Labda ni siku moja kwa zile sijatoka.
After plenty of convincing, Gladys half-heartedly agreed to help out her friend on busy days.
Mimi nikaenda hiyo siku. Nikapata 800. Nikasema kweli nimepata pesa na sijaenda na mtu, ni pesa tu nimepata.
With the prospects of earning good money without the engagements of the night, Gladys worked for her friend for a year before venturing out to begin her own startup. Gladys and other former ladies of the night now gather frequently to motivate each other to turn their lives around.
There is need to create alternative sources of income for the community of Salgaa.
Hapa wako almost 2,000 wenye wako registered sex workers. Na most of them, kitu yenye inafanya wakuja hapa Salgaa ni shida.
And while the money revolves around Salgaa, the activities of the night are becoming dangerously attractive to the younger generation.
Mtoto wangu nilimlelea reserve. Juu nimeona watoto wengi hapa Salgaa kama wamepotea. Watoto wanaona kenye watu wanafanya. Juu hapa Salgaa watu wafichage maneno.
The role models whom we expect to role model to this young, upcoming young generation are their mothers who practice the commercial sex work. So at one point, you'd find that they will pick what their parents do.
Now, when we look at World Vision's development approach, we work with communities to empower them, to build their resilience by giving them either skills or means with which they can earn alternative sources of living.
We have to ask NGOs to come in and help these societies which are breaking down so that we can bring them back. I said they also influx, outstrip whatever was there was planned for. So even schools are the most affected. Water, name it, any other utility is outstripped by the number. And there is a need always to improve on it.
For many women here, the dream of getting out of the sex trade and into legitimate business is one they hope will come true someday. But for the moment, many still earn from man's oldest trade, the glue that holds the business connections of this transit town together. Leila Mohammed, NTV.